So we're going to start off with this part for our agenda today. Last night I went through, and I'd say at like 10 o'clock I was able to update everything. So your grades should be fully updated now. What I'd like you to do is jump on Schoology, check to see is there anything missing, is there any errors. If there is, let me know, and what I want you to do is please email me, and that way there's a digital record that I can just go through, and if you throw it in the chat on Zoom, then it disappears as soon as class is over, and there's a chance that I might forget about it. So I just want to make sure that I have everything up to date, and if some of that is you did your quiz corrections, please remember anytime you do a quiz correction or a test remediation, quiz or test remediation, you need to email me to let me know that that's done, and then I will apply that to your grade. So that's a piece that I could see a handful of kids have completed it, but they just didn't let me know. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes to check your grade right now, and then email me, and we'll touch base in just a few more minutes here. A quick little grade check. You might notice that you have a quiz or a test that might not be up to your par. Please note that you are able to do the 5.1, 5.2 quiz remediation or the Chapter 5 test remediation on Delta Math. If your score was not to your liking, remember you can always get up to 70% back on tests, and for quizzes you can get up to 100% back. So that's kind of a quick, friendly thing to do. You just have to email me when those are done. So we're going to talk about the rest of the agenda here, and I'll tell you what we got going on today. In class today, we're going to do the quiz 6.1 on Delta Math. Remember, you have to show all of your work on a separate sheet of paper and then submit that to Schoology. And the quiz is worth 16 points because there's 8 questions. You get 1 point for showing the work. So if you show work and you get everything wrong, you automatically get a 50%, right? 8 out of 16. And then if you get the questions right and you show the correct work, because I do check all the work, that's how you get the full 16 out of 16. All right, so what do you do when we're done with this quiz? It probably won't take all hour, but if you finish the quiz and there's time left, then you should work on quiz remediation for this quiz, because you'll know exactly how you did. Granted, the score won't be in the grade book yet, but you'll know if you got a bunch wrong, then you can just start right away on quiz remediation. If you need to do it, go ahead and do that. And when you finish that, you should email me when you're done with the remediation. After that, the rest of the time is kind of a catch-up day. It's for you to work on missing homework, any other quiz remediations. You just check your grades so you kind of know what is going on right now. Okay? So, what I'd like you to do right now is take out a separate sheet of paper, something that you can write all your work in. And please, when you do this, one of the things I noticed in the last test, for the most part, it was looking really good. But if you do problem 1, put number 1 and then show the work, and then maybe draw a line, and then put question 2, draw a line. Because I've noticed some people are just using this piece of paper like scratch paper, and I cannot see whose work is what. So we want to have neat, organized work so I don't have to go trying to hunt and pick and try to figure out what work belongs to what problem. So number the problem with the work. Okay? And here's what we're going to do. When you are done with this quiz, you may log off Zoom after that. Okay? I want you to stay on Zoom. I will be monitoring the chat. Your goal is to work on the quiz, and that way if I notice you're not working or you're stuck, I can send a message on Zoom chat to you. All right? If there's no questions, please go to Delta Math right now, open up quiz 6.1, and it's a 8-question quiz.